the best card of 2026 so far. These two men will face off. Now, on this card, I've actually trained with some of these guys, so when I say some stuff, I really mean it. Now, for this inside, I'm hoping you can give me a like on the video and a subscription if you're not subscribed already, but a like is more important. Now, we're gonna start with the first fight of the card. Clayton Carpenter versus Jose Ochoa. By the way, the last weeks we've been doing very well on predictions, so hoping to keep that up. Clayton Carpenter trains out of MMA Lab in Phoenix, Arizona with Sean O'Malley and that crew, Tim Welsh. He's very good. He's very good. I know he's lost 2 in a row, but he's very good. I've seen this guy fight quite a few times now. He beat Edgar Chairez. He lost to Tagir Ulanbekov. It was a close-ish fight. And then he got submitted by Jafel Filio, who got kind of fraud-checked last week. But he's pretty good. He's fighting the 25-year-old Jose Ochoa, who he's only lost twice in the UFC, which makes it sound like he's had a lot of fights, but he's only had 3 fights. But it's been to Loner Kavanagh, who is, we all know how good he is, and Asu Almabayev, who is also very good. He did beat Cody Djorden, but I think in a fight like this, he's not going to win. I think Clayton Carpenter is going to have more tools in the box. That's not a pun, by the way. And I think Clayton Carpenter is going to win this by decision. Going to be like a 29-28 kind of decision, with one of the judges like inexplicably giving Jose Ochoa the win. But Clayton Carpenter is going to win. So next fight we have Baisangur Susurkaev versus Djorden Santos. Now, Djorden Santos, the 28-year-old, trains out of ATT, and he has a very long reach. Like, this guy's reach is like a heavyweight almost. Like, he has an incredible reach. He beat Danny Barlow in a second fight in the UFC, and he lost to Ozzy Diaz. Now, Djorden Santos, he's like a decent fighter, but honestly, Susurkaev is just better. I know he didn't look the best in his second fight against Eric McConaughey, even though he won by finish. And I think that's because, or was it against Eric Nolan, I mean? Against both of them, really. But against Eric Nolan, he got a second round finish as well, after taking a fight on like 4 days notice, or after fighting like 4 days before. He finished Eric McConaughey, who looked very good in his last fight, Eric McConaughey. Like, he beat Rodolfo Vieira. He looked incredible. So that's aging very well, actually, for Susurkaev. Obviously, been training with Khamzat, Chimaev, and that whole crew. His wrestling is going to be vastly improved. His striking is going to be improved. He's training with the champion. Of course, he's going to become better. He's only 25. And I think he's going to win this fight as well. So we're going with Susurkaev to get a finish in this one. Next fight, we have Pat Sabatini and William Gomis. Pat Sabatini is one of those underrated guys in the UFC who has a great record. He's beat some great opponents. Like, he beat Shep Mariscal in his last fight. He beat Brito. He's beat JSP, Jonathan Pierce. He's on a long win streak. His only loss, really, in the last 4 years is against Diego Lopez. Or against the last 3 years, rather. And look at his wins in the UFC. He has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. He has 12 fights in the UFC and he's only lost 2. Like, he's very good. He's 35. He's in his prime. I know it's bantamweight, featherweight, so it's not like ideal. He's on the downward path, but he's still very good. Fighting William Gomis, who has been fraud checked against Hyder Amil. He didn't look that good in his wins even, like the split decisions and whatnot. I'm not convinced by this guy, you know. I'm not convinced by William Gomis at all. Like, I was at some point, but not anymore. Trains out of MMA Factory. They have like no grappling over there. And therefore we're going with Pat Sabatini to win this one. This is a great card, by the way. Next fight, we have Roman Kopylov versus Marco Tulio. We're going to start with Marco Tulio, who obviously fights out of Shootbox. Now, he lost to CLD, Christian Leroy Duncan, his last fight. He got finished. Before that, he beat Baisangur, who looked insane in his last fight against, was it Bekoev? He beat Ihor Potera, finished him, Potera, and those are his wins in the UFC. Obviously got finished last fight. So did Kopylov. Now did lose a decision, decision, 2 in a row to Gregory Rodriguez. He got kind of dominated, and against Cortes-Acosta he didn't look that good. People were touting this guy as being like the next big thing in the UFC. I never really saw the hype, because he only really beat bums. Not bums, but like he didn't beat the best fighters in the world. And honestly, this is gonna be a close fight. But since Marco Tulio got finished in his last fight, I think Marco Tulio is gonna win this one. I don't know who's the underdog, but I think Marco Tulio has this, and he's gonna win. Is it gonna be my finish? I don't think so. I think he's gonna grapple a lot for some reason, and it's gonna be like a decision victory. So we're gonna go with Marco Tulio to win this one. Next we have Jim Miller still fighting against Jared Gordon, who looks way different in that picture than he does in real life. Oh, you can see the favorites on here. Okay, so I picked Carpenter. Oh, he's the underdog. Favorite, huge favorite. Moderate favorite. Favorite, okay. I didn't even know. Okay, Jim Miller. Jim Miller. He hasn't looked good lately. He got dominated by Chase Hooper. He got beat pretty badly by King Green. Bobby Green. I mean, he's obviously very good, but he's so old, man. I just don't think he's gonna win, and he has too many fights, man. And Jared Gordon is very good. I know he lost his last fight, but he literally was in a car crash the day before. Like, I don't think that's talked about enough. He was in a literal car crash the day before. Like, there's no way you can win a fight after being in a car crash. Other than that, he's looked pretty good. If you look at his losses, even like the split to Nasrat, he could have won that fight. Same against Pimblet. Like, he could have been on a long win streak right now, but he just had circumstances be against him. And as long as he doesn't crash his car or anything, I think he's gonna win this fight as well. Next we have Grant Dawson against Mateusz Rębecki. This is a great card, man. Like, these are banger fights. Grant Dawson, when he wins, he looks phenomenal, but when he loses, he looks so bad. And then you look at the people he's beat. Like, he's been in the UFC for like 7 years, and he's had a ton of fights. He's beat guys like Damir Ismagulov, Rafa Garcia, Diego Ferreira. Like, he's beat some great opponents, but then he fights someone like Bobby Green and gets knocked out immediately. Manuel Torres gets knocked out immediately. Rębecki isn't the type of fighter to knock anyone out, really. Like, when was the last time he got a knockout? It was like 3 years ago. He's not the type to like knock someone out, and therefore, but he's very scrappy, but he does lose the close fights, and because of that, I'm a big fan of this guy, you know, but in a fight like this, he's not gonna win. If Dawson doesn't get knocked out, he wins the fight, and I don't think Rębecki is gonna knock him out, so we're gonna go with Grant Dawson to win. Could even get a finish. Another banger fight. This could have been like a main event on a Apex card or something. Like, this is a great fight. It's not even Joel Alvarez, El Fenomeno. Like, I've been big on this guy for a long time. I even picked him to beat Arman. Obviously that didn't age well, but I picked him to win every fight I've ever predicted him to fight. Even against Ismagulov, which was his debut, he looked very good. And then he just destroyed the next 4 opponents. Obviously, he didn't do that well against Arman, but then again, he came back and just destroyed everyone after. Against Luque, he had some shady, like, shabby, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, he had some moments of concern, but he ended up winning. Obviously, going up a weight class, he was enormous for lightweight. He was the tallest lightweight ever, I think. Like 191 centimeters. 6'3" at lightweight is just insane. Even at welterweight, he's pretty big. Has an incredible reach. His ground game is incredible. He has powerful striking, crisp striking. He's fighting Yaroslav Amosov, who he's 29-1. He looked good against Jeff Neal or Neil Magny. But I swear to God, if you saw that fight against Jason Jackson, I saw that fight live because I think that event had some good fights. He just got dominated. I don't know what happened in that fight. I thought he was going to be something special. He was 26-0 at the time, or 27-0. He just looked terrible, man. Like, honestly, I can't get that out of my head, and it's not even that long ago. That's 3 years ago. And finishing Curtis Millender and Neil Magny is not like gonna convince me that he's gonna beat Joel Alvarez. His submission though against Neil Magny was so slick. Like the way he wasn't half guard, I think, or top mount, and then he switched to like an anaconda choke from the side, and he locked up the arm as well. It was a beautiful thing to watch. It's one of the best submissions I've ever seen. Obviously he's skilled, but he's not going to be able to do that against Joel Alvarez, because Joel Alvarez on the ground is he's so dangerous from his back, from top, striking. Like, he can be a champion. Like, I swear to God, this guy is so good. If you haven't watched him fight, you're gonna know on Saturday what I mean. I wish he was a bit more active. He's only had like 1, 2, 3 fights in 3 years or something, 4 fights. I wish he fought more, but this guy is something special, man, I'm telling you. And I think he's gonna finish Yaroslav Amosov brutally. I wonder who's the favorite for this one. Who did I pick? I picked Jared Gordon, is he the favorite? And then I picked Dawson, he's the favorite. Alvarez? Underdog? Nah, there's no way he's an underdog. Bro, I don't bet, but if I bet, I would bet so much money on Joel Alvarez. He's gonna win it. Trust me, he's gonna finish. I think he's gonna win, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna finish Amosov. This is gonna be a great fight. I can't wait for this one. Oteba Gautier versus Ozzy Diaz. Didn't they fight already? I'm pretty sure they did. Did they fight already? No, they were supposed to fight. Okay. Yeah. Not gonna lie. Gautier in his last fight looked absolutely terrible. I know he's only 24. But he looked so shit in his last fight. I'm starting to consider, like, should I pick 35-year-old? Did he fight Ming Yang Zhang? Isn't he a heavyweight? Light heavyweight? I thought he... The fuck? Okay. I mean, he's only really lost to Joe Pyfer and a heavyweight, Ming Yang Zhang. But he hasn't beat anyone in the UFC either. I'm gonna pick Ozzy Diaz, you know. Gautier looked shit in his last fight, and I don't think he's gonna improve. I'm going with Ozzy Diaz to win this fight. I have a feeling he's gonna win a decision. I swear, like, there's something in my mind saying he's gonna win. Therefore, I'm going with it. We're going with Ozzy Diaz. Surely he's the underdog. Huge underdog. I'm telling you, pick Ozzy Diaz. Don't put him in a parlay or anything, but have a little bit on Ozzy Diaz on this fight. I feel like he's gonna pull it off. Have like a Ozzy Diaz, Joel Alvarez double bet. Like, man, that could be something good, you know. King Bobby Green versus Jeremy Stephens. I think I read a stat that Jeremy Stephens hasn't won a fight in like 7 years. In the UFC, that is, because he won against... Oh, he did have some bare knuckle fights. But in the UFC, he hasn't won since 20... I mean, he hasn't been in the UFC. He hasn't won in the UFC since 2018. And he's had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. He had 7 fights in the UFC in the last 8 years, and he has only won 1 of them. He's old. He got knocked out by Mike Perry in bare knuckle not that long ago. He's taken a lot of damage in bare knuckle, obviously. I think just Bobby Green is the type to win this fight. Why is Bobby Green only fighting old people? I mean, he's not. He's not. No, he's not. But like, yeah, I think Bobby Green's gonna win this one. Like, there's not much more to it. Probably a finish. Knockout. Bobby Green. He looks very good stand up, so we're gonna go with him. Sean Brady against Joaquin Buckley. Sean Brady is one of my favorite fighters. I know he got destroyed by Michael Morales, but Michael Morales is a light heavyweight. Like, there's no way. Like, how does he even make welterweight? He destroyed Leon Edwards with my favorite choke ever. Like, after seeing him choke out Leon Edwards like that, I practiced that choke for like 6 months, and now I became very good at it myself. And it's my favorite submission from like half guard. Then you do the guillotine and you lift your hips. Like, I'm just so good at it right now. I'm not even gonna lie. My favorite submission. I trained it in here. I've trained it in Thailand. Like, I've trained this everywhere to become the best at it. I think I'm the best at that submission in the world right now. From half guard, taking the guillotine. I swear, like, yeah. Anyways, obviously his striking is, you know, he leaves something to be desired. But his grappling is phenomenal. And Joaquin Buckley, we did see him get kind of dominated by Kamaru Usman in the grappling department. And he's had losses like that before. In the striking, obviously, he's way better, more powerful. But Brady is going to get this fight to the ground. And he is going to dominate. And he is going to win. It's just that simple. We're going with Sean Brady to win this fight. Is he the favorite? He is. Is Bobby Green the favorite? Yeah. Now, Alexander Volkov versus Waldo Cortes-Acosta. I've picked against Waldo Cortes-Acosta like almost all his fights, and he keeps winning. He keeps winning these fights. He got knocked out against Ante Delija, and then he got kind of saved. Like, that was a weird fight. He did get knocked out in that one. He knocked out Shamil Gaziev, which is impressive, and that's in the first round as well. Shamil Gaziev is hard to finish. Just destroyed Derek Lewis. But Volkov is something that people forget. Like, he's the number 2 in the heavyweight division, and he's been that for a long time. He beat Cyril Gane, in my opinion. He beat Cyril Gane. Like, there's no other way to... If you saw that fight, you know he won. He destroyed Sergey Pavlovich. Like, it wasn't even close. He made fun of him the whole week and just destroyed him. I've never seen anything like it. Against Jonathan Almeida, he kept getting taken down to the ground. Like, I think he was on his back for like 13 minutes in that fight, and he still won. Which just shows how shit Jonathan Almeida is. But Volkov, his striking is phenomenal. His wrestling is not. But neither is Waldo Cortes-Acosta. Like, he's not going to grapple with Volkov. And Volkov is enormous. I think he's the tallest fighter in the UFC. He's 2 meters tall, 6'7". And he's incredible. Like, he's very, very good. He's been at the top for a long, long time. He was a Bellator champ, I think. He was a Bellator champ. He's fought like all the heavyweights in the UFC. Against Derek Lewis, I think that's the fight he won, and then in the last 10 seconds he got finished. He does struggle a bit against grapplers. But Waldo Cortes-Acosta is not a grappler. And therefore, I think Volkov is just way better striking. And he's so big, so... Unless Cortes-Acosta grapples, which I don't think he's gonna do, then Volkov is gonna win this one. Is he the favorite? He is. Now, this fight is incredible. This card just, wow. Joshua Van against Tatsuro Taira. Van, obviously, striking, phenomenal, speed, power. I think he has focus. I think he has... I don't know about his fight IQ though. Like, I feel like he can make some mistakes. Obviously, he got badly knocked out by Charles Johnson like 2 years ago. But all the prospects in Flyweight do. So, like, how much can you attribute to that? Since that, he's won 6 in a row. The way he won against Pantoja was obviously, like... People are calling it a fluke. It did happen because of something Pantoja did, though. Not because of something Van did. So you can't really Like, you can't blame it on anything. Like, he did cause that to happen. So, he beat Mateusz at 26 seconds, man. And he looked very good in those 26 seconds. So, obviously, he beat Royval on like 3 weeks' notice, or was like 1 week. I don't remember. It was short notice though. Destroyed Bruno Silva. Beat Ray Tsuruya, who's a grappler, I believe, from Japan. He's very good. Like, he's a champion for a reason. But he did jump from like number 15 to a title fight like pretty fast. We have to remember that. And Tatsuro Taira, he's gone through the hard way to get to the top. He's had a ton of fights in the UFC, starting from 2022, when he was like 22 years old, I think. He's looked very impressive in all his fights. Against Royval, I think he won that fight, honestly. He should be undefeated. I think it's unfair that Royval got the split. So, in my opinion, he's 19-0. Destroyed Hyung-Sung Park, which was short notice, I think. And just demolished Brandon Moreno like we've never seen before. We've never seen anyone demolish Brandon Moreno like that. And Tatsuro Taira, from what I've been hearing in the trainings and what I've been seeing, hint hint, he's phenomenal. He's very, very good. And he's been training with some top class people. He's been training his boxing with Inoue over in Japan. If you don't know, he's like the pound for pound #1 boxer in the world, I think. Obviously, grappling is his like main thing. Phenomenal. I think he's the best in the division. And his striking is, I think he can keep up standing with most flyweights. Obviously, Van is gonna be better, but the grappling is just gonna be something different. And I think at the start, Van is gonna be able to defend a lot of takedowns, damage Taira a lot, maybe even drop him. But I think as the fight goes on, I think Taira is gonna be like more disciplined and more able to like implement his game plan. This is the best fight of the card, I think. And I'm gonna go with Taira to win. I like Joshua Van a lot. I don't mind either of them winning, but like being objective here, I think Taira is gonna win. And he is the favorite as well. Okay. Now, the fight we've all been waiting for. Khamzat Chimaev versus Sean Strickland. Man, where do we even start? We're gonna start with Sean Strickland. Obviously, in his last fight, he looked very good against Anthony Hernandez. Destroyed him. I didn't think he would win, especially not like that. He just put on a beating. Anthony Hernandez was on like an 8-fight win streak, and Sean Strickland made him look like an amateur. Before that, he looked shit against Dricus du Plessis in the second fight. I know I think he had staff for that fight, but he still looked shit. Like, he just got destroyed, bloodied up. Won a split against Paulo Costa. And then before that, he had a close fight with Dricus, but I still think Dricus like easily won that one as well. I don't know how he beat Adesanya like that. I was so surprised, but Adesanya was on his on the downfall. This is what started his downfall, so you can't really say that, but man, I don't know, bro. He keeps losing these weird fights. He has close fights as well. Like, he goes to a lot of decisions. He doesn't really get finished. But man, from everything I've been hearing from the training rooms, everything I've been seeing, and just bro, Khamzat Chimaev is just, how are you gonna stop his takedowns? I don't think he's gonna be able to. It's just something different. This guy is taking down Olympic level wrestler, like literally Olympians. He's taking them down, destroying them. Like, this guy is something special. I think we're never gonna see anything like this again. I saw a stat, and it showed like the seconds it took for Khamzat Chimaev to take down every opponent, and the longest he took to take someone down was 59 seconds, I think, and that was Gilbert Burns. And the number 2 longest he took was like 22 seconds or something. Like, he took down Robert Whittaker immediately, cranked his face. He took down Dricus du Plessis 5 times. Like, at the first like 10 seconds of every round. It just kept him there for the whole round. And Du Plessis is a big guy. He's a great grappler as well. He submitted the whole Gracie Barra team by himself, if you've seen that video. Took down Kamaru Usman within like 20 seconds and got to his back and kept him there. Took down Kevin Holland like 10 times in a minute and choked him out. This guy is something special in the grappling department. And Sean Strickland is, like, he's a good grappler, but he's not fucking Khamzat Chimaev. There's no way he's going to be able to stop the takedowns. And even on the feet, Khamzat Chimaev, I think he can be frustrated on the feet, but I don't think it's going to... I don't think any of this fight is going to happen on the feet, really. And he's got something to prove. Like, Khamzat is going to destroy him, like, let's be honest. And I'm looking forward to it. Heavy favorite. What a great card. Let me know what you think. If you made it this far, comment anything you're wondering about, and I'll answer everyone. Like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.